We're seeing it all, right? Thunder, snow, and hail. It was loud today, Janelle. From Windsor in the North Bay to San Jose in the South Bay, hail across the Bay Area. At times, it was so heavy, it looked a lot like snow.
Yeah, and speaking of snow, Bay Area peaks like Mount Hamilton and Mount Diablo look like Tahoe. And check this out. We want to show you the lightning and thunder. This has been happening off and on all day across the region. This video captured from our studios at NBC Bay Area in San Jose.
Well, let's begin our team coverage with our chief meteorologist, Jeff Ranieri. Jeff, we're outside doing some interviews today. My takeaway, it was cold.
Yes. Yeah, and look, we wouldn't have had any of this severe weather for Bay Area standards if we didn't have that very cold area of low pressure moving across. It provided the needed uplift to recirculate this rainfall back up into the atmosphere where it did freeze in some parts, turning to hail and then, of course, falling to the ground. So let's go ahead and get it. Look here at the top graphic I have tonight, and it is a look at that storm, that thunderstorm that started around 11:30 this morning and pushed right across parts of San Jose, also Milpitas, not only producing the thunder and the lightning, but also some of that hail as well. We're getting lots of reports of that. You can head to my Twitter page for more views of viewer reports of that hail. And you can see on Storm Ranger, mobile Doppler radar, we still have some hit and miss rainfall. Also notice the snow over Mount Hamilton. We have a snow level between 2,000 to 3,000 feet currently. So let's put a track on a few areas of this rain, and you can see over the East Bay, we are looking at this particular cell here continuing off towards the east. That'll pick up that rainfall into Alamo through 535, Danville into 542, and off towards the South Bay, still looking at some heavier rainfall here, pushing off towards the east into Evergreen through 515. Now, rainfall totals pretty good as we got these heavy downpours across the North Bay. We surpassed a ½ inch, and for most of the Bay Area, we really were in between that quarter to ½ inch range. Now, coming up in about 15 minutes, I'll have more details on our next chance of rain coming our way. Again, I'll see you all in just a few minutes.
Okay, Jeff, thank you. That was amazing today because we saw sunshine, then we saw snow, hail, rain, everything dramatic from across the Bay Area. The video looks like weather from other parts of the country. In Santa Rosa, a lot of hail, multiple crashes, unfortunately, in the area, including on 101. In Windsor, a similar scene, strong hail leaving the roads white and icy. One driver says it was so dangerous, he'd never seen anything like it in that area. And we always love seeing this. Mount Hamilton, we'll go back to it, overlooking San Jose. You can see a dusting here, getting a nice dusting there atop the mountain. In San Jose, plenty of hail on the street level as well. Let's bring in NBC Bay Area's Robert Handa, who spent his day in the elements. Robert.
Well, as you will see, it was beautiful scenery all the way to the top of Mount Hamilton, with pictures of this latest snow blast all around us. The snow-capped hills and mountains of the South Bay gave everyone a nice scenic reminder that winter is still here. As we headed up almost 4,300 feet above the valley, we could see the snow sticking even at mid-level areas. For the small community who live around the Lick Observatory, the snow is a mixed blessing.
It is beautiful. There isn't a house up here with a bad view. But the snow gets to be a pest about the second time it comes.
The snow up above wasn't the only cold stuff coming down. Throughout the day, I got numerous images sent to me of hail peppering the South Bay, including some impressive hailfall in North San Jose that arrived with thunder. But while the hail did little to cause concern, the snow did. The Highway Patrol cut off Mount Hamilton Road to keep away people who wanted to play in it. Residents we talked to were relieved, saying the only ones who should be on the road are the ones keeping it clear.
We appreciate it if people obey the road closed sign, because there really isn't much parking up here, and the road is very dangerous. It kills motorcyclists on a monthly basis, even in good weather.
Well, with all the snow coming down on top of us, another reason not to come up is that Lick Observatory is now closed to the public. So for now, it's probably more safe, but admittedly less fun to admire the snow from afar. at Mount Hamilton. Robert Handa, NBC Bay Area News.
Wow, he needs some gloves. It's really coming down. Thanks, Robert. Well, let's continue our snow tour of the Bay Area. Check out this shot of what it looked like in the Santa Cruz Mountains today. Temperatures there this morning between 35 and 40 degrees at an elevation of 1,500 feet. Mount Diablo, Sky Ranger flew over it a couple of hours ago, and you can see the amount of snow that fell on top of the mountain. A beautiful sight. And look at the wintry conditions at Mount St. Helena in Napa County. Dark, cloudy skies and the ground blanketed in white.